Hi y'all. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. It's 91 degrees right now. It's almost 4:30 Saturday afternoon and I am a hot mess. But I wanted to do a video to show you how easy it can be to grow your own food from scratch, from start, without having to spend a lot of money on it. Now, last year we bought sweet potato slips from a seed company, and when we got them, they looked a lot like these do. A lot of the leaves were dried up. We weren't sure they were going to make it, and surprisingly they did actually grow some sweet potatoes, but not a huge crop. But from watching a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of the homesteaders that I follow, I've learned some stuff. And so one of the things I learned is that you can take a sweet potato and you can put it in, the video I was watching, he did it 2 different ways. He put it in, like, you know when you buy lettuce, like fresh leaves lettuce in the plastic containers, like put it in that type of a container, half buried in potting soil, and just keep it watered, and eventually stems will grow, and that's how you can get your sweet potato slips. Then you would put them in water and they'll grow roots. And usually it takes like a month for them to start growing the slips, growing the stems, and another month for it to grow roots. So I tried it that way, and the other way he showed was with the water. So I tried it that, I went to the store and I bought some sweet potatoes, tried it that way, and nothing happened. And I started getting nervous. And then I watched another video, and that person explained that you have to get organic potatoes to start, because when you get non-organic potatoes in particular, some of the non-organic stuff they spray on it is to prevent it from sprouting. Well, we want it to sprout. So Rick and I went to the organic store, I can't remember the name of it, on the other side of town, and we got like 4 or 5 sweet potatoes. So we got sweet potatoes from that organic store and put them in water. Put toothpicks. I think I got some like little barbecue, the skewers, shish kebab skewers. That's the word I'm looking for. And did it that way. But I also panicked and I ordered some more from a seed store. And this is again what I got. And I think I ordered 12 and stuck them in water. And I may have 5 or 6 that I'm going to be able to put into the ground. And I don't know whether they're going to work out. But I wish I had done this, and this is the way I'll go going forward from the beginning and not waste any time. It didn't take 4 weeks for them to start sprouting, and every time one started sprouting, these are all of them that I sprouted from the potatoes. These 2 vases full. So I have several sweet potato slips to put into the garden now. After you put them in the water, they start growing roots, and of course that's what you're going to plant, and then the sweet potatoes will grow from the roots. Now after I did that with these, I took 12 slips and I planted them in planters, like huge garden pots, and that's where right now they're very full. I should take you over there and I'll show you. So these are the sweet potatoes that I started from slips that I started by putting them in the water, and I planted 3 slips in each pot, and they all gotten pretty full. I have actually trimmed off the bottoms because someone said they put a lot of energy into the vines and less into producing the potatoes. Now I'm not sure, because this dirt was up higher when I planted it. If this was still full with dirt, there would be that much more potatoes growing through here. So I'm not sure how this is going to work out. But I just wanted to try it in pots because I saw that some people had done some with some success. So at this point, I'm just kind of waiting for these leaves to die off. They're a little wilted right now because it is so hot here today. But we'll do a video when we dump those and see if any sweet potatoes grew in there. We've been prepping the bed that we had formerly had our broccoli and cauliflower in. We put fertilizer in. Rick rototilled it all in this week. Got a little bit of rain on it. So I'm going to go ahead and plant these slips tonight in that spot. I'll have the total of 20 slips right now, 16 of them that I grew from these potatoes, and I think there's 4 that I'm going to be able to plant that I ordered from the seed. I'm going to plant them separately because I want to see how these do compared to the ones that I bought, or from the ones that I grew. I also have some other ones, small ones here, that I'm still waiting for a little bit of a root system, and if that happens over the next few days, I'll go ahead and stick them in next to them. But that's exciting because sweet potatoes are one of our favorite things. You can do so many things with them, and they last a long time if you cure them properly. So that's how you can get a lot of sweet potatoes out of starting with one potato. It worked best for me. Apparently it does work with the dirt, and if I had had an organic potato to start, then it may have worked, but the spraying agents that they put on, the chemicals that they put on the non-organic food will stop it from sprouting. When I had good luck with the water, and I think that's the way people have been doing that for years too, just putting it in the water and with little toothpicks or skewers or something in it, with half of it in the water. And it's real simple. You just, as soon as you get a sprout that's like 4 inches tall, you pull it off and stick it in a vase of water, and you'll start seeing the roots come down. So hopefully we'll have a good harvest. I've got 20 plants in there now in the upper garden, and got the 12 in the pots, and I'm hoping for a good crop. So with everything that's going on in our economy now, we just need to figure out how to put away food. If you are unable to grow a garden but you have this nagging feeling that you should be doing something, just start at the grocery store. Just grab a couple cans of something every week, five cans of something every week, and start building up your stock. I mean, you would have to be a shut-in not to be able to see what's going on in the grocery stores and what's going on with our supply chain and what's going on with the prices. I mean, last fall when I was making doing a lot of baking, I was buying evaporated milk at Aldi's for 52 cents a can, and it's 94 cents a can now, and that's like 6 months. It's ridiculous. And that's just one thing. So we just need to figure out, and if we can share our ideas with each other on how to make our budgets go longer in spite of the crazy things that the people in charge are doing and allowing to be done, then we need to be doing that. So that's all I have. That was it for today. We did a lot of work in the garden. I didn't film all of that. It was just too hot to mess with a camera and try to get everything done that needed to get done as we were trying to get caught up. Rick did a lot of work in the barn today. But we'll see you again soon. Thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit subscribe and like it. Be a blessing and be blessed.